What if the one spice you trust to ease your joint pain is secretly being canceled out by something sitting in your fridge? You've likely heard turmeric is a natural miracle, but are you unknowingly sabotaging its benefits every single morning? Before you stir that golden powder into your tea or oatmeal, you need to know which 3 common foods could actually turn turmeric from a healer into a hazard. Now, let's dive in. Turmeric, that bright golden spice tucked away in your kitchen cabinet, has taken center stage in conversations about natural health, and it's no wonder. Whether it's stirred into a warm mug of tea, blended into your breakfast smoothie, or sprinkled over a hearty bowl of oatmeal, turmeric is everywhere these days. But for good reason. Scientific research is backing up what ancient traditions have. Known for centuries, turmeric may help fight inflammation, ease stiff joints, protect your heart, and even support your memory as you age. For seniors especially, this root has become something of a golden treasure. But here's what most people don't realize, and it's a big one. If you're over 60 and adding turmeric to your routine, there are 3 very common foods you should avoid combining it with. These aren't exotic ingredients or specialty items. They're staples, foods you probably eat every single day without giving it a second thought. Why does this matter? Because pairing turmeric with the wrong foods can cancel out its healing effects, reduce how well your body absorbs it, and in some cases, even cause new inflammation or stomach discomfort. That means the supplement or spice you're using to protect your health could actually be working against you. It's not about fear. It's about getting smarter with how you use it. After all, if you're going to invest in your health, shouldn't you make sure you're getting every bit of benefit? So, in this video from Senior Health Boost, I'm going to walk you through exactly which 3 foods to avoid mixing with turmeric, and more importantly, why. We'll also talk about 3 ideal food pairings that don't just play nicely with turmeric. They actually supercharge its power and absorption in your body. So grab your favorite cozy drink, settle in somewhere comfortable, and let's take a few minutes together to set you up for better health. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make the most of your turmeric routine, ensuring your joints, your heart, and your memory are getting every bit of the support they deserve. Now, let's back up for just a moment. Why has turmeric become so popular, especially among Americans over 60? It's simple. As we age, we naturally start paying closer attention to how we feel day to day. You might notice your knees are stiffer in the mornings, your digestion isn't quite as dependable as it used to be. Inflammation takes longer to go away after activity, and some days your memory just feels a little foggier. These are normal signs of aging, but they can deeply affect your confidence, comfort, and quality of life. That's why so many seniors across America are turning to natural remedies, solutions that come straight from nature, no synthetic chemicals, no harsh side effects. Just the kind of gentle, reliable help our bodies appreciate in this season of life. And among all the herbs and supplements out there, turmeric has become a standout. You've probably heard someone mention it recently, maybe your neighbor, a family member, or even your doctor. You might have seen it stocked on grocery shelves, packaged into capsules at the pharmacy, or blended into smoothies and trendy golden milk lattes. It's everywhere, and it's here to stay. But here's what's not as widely discussed. How you use turmeric matters just as much as whether you use it. If you're taking it with the wrong foods, you may not be getting any of the benefits you expect, or worse, you might be doing your body more harm than good. That's why this next part is so important. We're going to uncover the 3 everyday foods that can dull turmeric's anti-inflammatory powers, interfere with digestion, and make your body work harder to absorb what it needs. And don't worry, we're not just here to tell you what to avoid. We'll also share simple food pairings that boost turmeric's bioavailability. In other words, combinations that help your body absorb and use turmeric better than ever. Ready to learn how to get the most out of every golden spoonful? Let's move forward now to the first food you should never pair with turmeric and the science behind why. Coming up in Part 2, the number one food that blocks turmeric's benefits, and you probably had it this week, before we reveal the top turmeric-boosting food combinations in the next segment. Let's slow down for a moment and focus on a critical truth. You can be using turmeric daily and still not getting its benefits if your body isn't absorbing it properly. Turmeric, as we've already seen, is far more than just a vibrant kitchen spice. It contains curcumin, the golden compound behind turmeric's deep color, and its remarkable healing potential. Research around the world celebrates curcumin for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and even neuroprotective properties. That's why it's often recommended for easing joint stiffness, protecting heart health, improving digestion, and even supporting memory as we age. It sounds like a miracle, doesn't it? Well, here's the twist. Curcumin is notoriously hard for the body to absorb on its own. That means even if you're stirring turmeric into your tea, sprinkling it into soups, or popping a turmeric capsule each morning, there's a chance your body is absorbing only a tiny fraction of what you think it is, and that's not your fault, but it's something we can fix, starting now. You see, some foods, especially when combined with turmeric, don't just limit curcumin's absorption. They may interfere with digestion, increase inflammation, or trigger unwanted side effects, particularly in seniors, whose digestive systems may be more delicate or whose health may be impacted by medications or chronic conditions. So, the key question becomes, what should you avoid pairing with turmeric so that you're not sabotaging its power? Let's start with one of the biggest culprits, a group of foods found in nearly every American kitchen, and yet most people have no idea they're neutralizing turmeric's potential before it even starts. 1. Processed dairy products. It might sound surprising, but the creamy comforts many of us love, like American cheese, powdered coffee creamers, fruit-flavored yogurts, and bagged shredded cheese, could be the very reason turmeric isn't doing what you hope it will. Let's break. This down dairy, especially in its most processed forms, is something many of us consume without a second thought. That slice of cheese with your eggs, the dash of powdered creamer in your morning coffee, a small cup of yogurt as a midday snack. They're tasty, easy, and familiar. But when it comes to turmeric, these items can be your worst enemy. Here's why. Processed dairy often contains a cocktail of additives. Things like artificial flavorings, emulsifiers, preservatives, stabilizers, and sugars are added to make these products taste better, last longer, and look more appealing on grocery store shelves. For seniors, especially those already dealing with acid reflux, indigestion, or slowed metabolism, these additives can make digestion more sluggish or more irritating. And when your digestive system is working harder to break down the other stuff in your food, it may have less capacity to absorb nutrients like curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric. But digestion isn't the only concern. Some studies suggest that certain dairy proteins, when overly processed, may interfere with turmeric's anti-inflammatory effects, essentially canceling them out. You might be drinking a turmeric latte every morning, but if you're stirring in a flavored creamer or topping it off with whipped cream, you could be undoing everything that turmeric is supposed to do, and there's more. High levels of added sugar common in processed yogurts can increase inflammation, the very thing turmeric is meant to reduce. It's a cruel irony, but pairing turmeric with sugary dairy-based snacks may be causing more harm than good. So, what can you do? Let's be clear, not all dairy is bad. Plain whole food forms of dairy, like plain Greek yogurt, or a small amount of natural cheese, may still be enjoyed in moderation, especially when they don't contain added sugars or artificial ingredients. But it's the processed, packaged, flavored, and shelf-stable dairy products that pose the greatest problem when taken alongside turmeric. Still enjoy that morning turmeric tea? Great. But if you're pouring in French vanilla creamer, it's time to rethink. Want to stir turmeric into your breakfast smoothie? Smart move. But using sugary yogurt as the base? That's a problem. So, to get the best from your turmeric and truly feel the benefits in your joints, your digestion, and your clarity, it's time to take a closer look at what you're pairing it with. And processed dairy isn't the only surprise on this list. Next, we're moving to a second food group that might seem innocent, even healthy on the surface, but when combined with turmeric could lead to bloating, stomach upset, and wasted nutrients. Coming up in the next section, the second food you should never pair with turmeric and what to enjoy instead for maximum absorption. Let's continue from where we left off. We just uncovered how processed dairy could be quietly holding turmeric back from doing its job. Now we're diving even deeper, because the food you pair with turmeric might seem innocent, but could be working against you in ways you never imagined. And that brings us to a surprising next group of culprits: vinegar-rich foods. 2. Acidic foods and condiments. The unexpected disruptors of turmeric's power. Turmeric is often praised as a golden super spice, but what many don't realize is that curcumin, turmeric's star compound, is incredibly delicate. It doesn't thrive in just any environment. In fact, under the wrong conditions, it can become unstable, and your body might never get the chance to absorb its benefits. One major trigger for this instability? Acidity. Yes, that means certain vinegar-based foods and acidic condiments, which are extremely common in American kitchens, maybe making turmeric far less effective than it should be. Let's talk specifics. Here are some popular vinegar-rich foods and condiments to watch out for: bottled salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, mustard, coleslaw, sauces made with white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. Sound familiar? They're everywhere. That tangy vinaigrette on your salad, the sour pickle on your turkey sandwich, even the ketchup on your burger. These ingredients might taste delicious, but when they're paired with turmeric, they could be stripping away its healing potential. Why does this happen? Let's look at what the science says. Curcumin is a compound that thrives in a stable, low-acid environment. When you combine it with high-acid foods like vinegar, the acidity can cause the curcumin to break down before your body ever has the chance to absorb it. And if curcumin breaks down too early, you lose its anti-inflammatory benefits, you lose its antioxidant power, and worst of all, you lose the progress you're trying to make with your health. This is especially important for older adults who may already be experiencing acid reflux, a more sensitive digestive system, or slower metabolism. The combination of turmeric with acidic foods can increase discomfort, causing bloating, heartburn, or digestive upset. You might think you're doing something good for your body, adding turmeric to your salad dressing or turmeric juice to your morning apple cider vinegar shot. But if that dressing is loaded with vinegar or citrus, you could be undoing all your effort. So, what's the solution? Here's the good news. There are simple, effective alternatives that not only protect turmeric's power, they actually enhance it. If you love dressing up your salads with flavor, why not try making your own anti-inflammatory blend at home? And here's a quick recipe that's both tasty and turmeric-friendly. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, less acidic than vinegar, a pinch of sea salt, a dash of black pepper. Optional, 1 to 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder for a golden glow. This homemade dressing isn't just easy, it's powerful. The healthy fats in olive oil help curcumin absorb better. The black pepper? It contains a compound called piperine, which can increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo, 2,000%. Talk about a smart combination. And if you're a pickle lover or enjoy tangy condiments, no problem. You don't have to give them up entirely. Just separate them from your turmeric intake. Give your body a few hours between eating acidic foods and taking turmeric or turmeric-rich meals. That small timing change can make a big difference. It's all about awareness and timing. You can still enjoy the foods you love, but strategically, real life. Example, let's put this into perspective. Imagine this. You start your day with a warm turmeric latte, believing you've made a health-forward decision, but you also add flavored powdered creamer. And later at lunch, you eat a turkey sandwich loaded with mustard, pickles, and a side of coleslaw. Then, for dinner, you add a turmeric-infused vinaigrette to your salad made from bottled dressing. It sounds like you're doing the right thing, turmeric at every meal. But in reality, the combination of processed dairy and high-acid foods could be canceling out much of the benefit. You're putting in the effort, but not seeing the reward. That's frustrating, isn't it? But once you know better, you can do better. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Small swaps, a little spacing between meals, and choosing simple whole ingredients can completely change how turmeric works in your body. One final note on acidic foods and your digestive system for older adults. Managing digestion is already a key part of daily health. Acidic foods can be more than just inconvenient. They can be irritating, leading to acid reflux, bloating, or gas. These symptoms can discourage people from staying consistent with turmeric intake, or worse, convince them that turmeric isn't working at all. But here's the truth. Turmeric does work. It just needs the right environment. By being mindful of acidity, you're not just supporting curcumin absorption, you're protecting your gut health too. A win-win. As we wrap up this section, let's take a moment to reflect. Are the foods you're pairing with turmeric helping or hurting? If you've been unknowingly combining turmeric with vinegar-heavy condiments or processed dairy, it's okay. Most people are. But now that you know better, you can start making smarter choices that will truly support your wellness goals. And now that you've learned what not to pair with turmeric, let's shift gears. In the next section, we're going to explore the third and final food group you should avoid when using turmeric, and it's one that might surprise you even more. You're probably eating it regularly, but is it standing between you and turmeric's full healing potential? Stay tuned. You don't want to miss what's coming next on Senior Health Boost. Let's keep going, because now that we've uncovered how vinegar-rich foods can interfere with turmeric's benefits, we need to talk about another everyday favorite that could be silently working against your wellness goals. It's sweet, it's comforting, and it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. 3. Sugary cereals and baked goods. The hidden enemy of curcumin, we all have them. The foods that feel like a warm hug. A bowl of frosted flakes in the morning, a soft muffin with your afternoon coffee, a slice of banana bread you made with love or picked up from your favorite bakery. These small pleasures are woven into our routines, our memories, our comfort, and recently, turmeric has made its way into these sweet treats, too. You've probably seen it. Turmeric granola bars, turmeric muffins, even turmeric pancakes at health cafes. They sound like a wellness win. But here's what most people don't realize. If these goodies are loaded with refined sugar, they might be completely canceling out the benefits of turmeric. Let's break it down. Why sugar and turmeric don't mix. Turmeric is celebrated for one major benefit, its ability to reduce inflammation. That's what makes it so effective for joint pain, heart health, brain clarity, and gut wellness. But sugar? Sugar does the exact opposite. When you eat sugary foods, especially those made with white sugar, corn syrup, or refined flour, your blood sugar spikes quickly. That spike triggers inflammation all throughout the body. So if you're combining turmeric with sugary cereals or baked goods, you're creating an internal tug-of-war. Turmeric is trying to calm the fire. Sugar is pouring fuel on it. In the end, turmeric's anti-inflammatory power gets drowned out, and your body doesn't get the support it was counting on. What this means for older adults, as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to these blood sugar fluctuations. Our metabolism slows. Our insulin sensitivity changes. We recover more slowly from inflammation. Our digestion isn't as efficient as it used to be, and unfortunately, sugar doesn't just increase inflammation, It can interfere with nutrient absorption too. That includes curcumin, the active compound in a turmeric. So not only does sugar block turmeric's effectiveness, but it also makes it harder for your body to absorb it at all for seniors dealing with joint stiffness, memory decline, or heart health concerns. This combination can quietly undermine your progress, even when you think you're doing something healthy. Is all sweetness bad? Not at all. The goal isn't to eliminate every touch of sweetness from your life. It's to make smarter choices that support your wellness instead of working against it. Here's how you can enjoy turmeric without the sugar sabotage. Try adding turmeric to unsweetened oatmeal. Top it with blueberries, a banana, or a handful of almonds for a natural anti-inflammatory boost. Make a turmeric smoothie. Use almond milk, frozen fruit, and a little turmeric powder. Add cinnamon for flavor and a dash of black pepper for extra absorption. If you're baking, swap white sugar for raw honey or pure maple syrup. Even then, use just a touch. These natural sweeteners are less processed and gentler on your blood sugar. Small changes, big impact. Turmeric. In the morning? Yes, but with the right foods, many people enjoy turmeric first thing in the morning. It's in their tea, their golden milk, their breakfast bowls. That's a great habit, but be mindful of the other foods you're pairing with it. A turmeric latte with sugary granola? Not ideal. Turmeric pancakes made with white flour and syrup? You're likely undoing the benefits. A turmeric-infused protein bar loaded with sugar alcohols and corn syrup? That's doing more harm than good. Instead, focus on balance. Start your day with turmeric, but pair it with fiber, healthy fats, and natural ingredients. This gives your body the tools it needs to absorb curcumin effectively and reduce inflammation. Throughout the day, sugar versus curcumin. Who wins? Let's get real for a moment, you might think. But it's just one muffin, just one bowl of cereal. And yes, it's easy to brush off. But these small daily choices add up over time. Day after day, if sugar is overpowering turmeric in your system, you may not feel the benefits you were hoping for. Your joints still ache. Your energy is low. Your memory feels foggy. You wonder why turmeric isn't working, but it's not. That turmeric has failed you. It's that it hasn't been given the right conditions to thrive. The good news? You can change that, starting today. So, what should you do? Let's recap the key takeaways from everything we've learned so far. Processed dairy can block curcumin's absorption. Vinegar-rich foods can create an acidic environment that breaks it down too quickly. And sugar-packed cereals and baked goods can fuel the very inflammation turmeric is trying to reduce. By simply spacing out your turmeric intake from these foods or swapping in smarter ingredients, you can give turmeric a fighting chance. And it doesn't mean giving up flavor, comfort, or your favorite meals. It just means choosing better partners for this golden powerhouse. Ready to unlock the full potential of turmeric? Because now that we've uncovered the foods that weaken turmeric's impact, it's time for something more exciting. Let's talk about the foods that actually make turmeric stronger. That's right. There are specific ingredients that boost curcumin absorption, helping your body get the maximum benefit from every bite or sip. And chances are you already have some of these in your pantry. In the next section, we'll explore the top 3 turmeric boosters, natural ingredients that enhance turmeric's anti-inflammatory effects, improve digestion, and help you feel better, faster. From sharper memory to stronger joints, these easy additions could be the missing piece in your routine. So don't go anywhere. Senior Health Boost is just getting started. Now that you know turmeric's power can be amplified by the right companions, let's begin with the most unexpected partner in this golden duo, black pepper. Yes, that simple seasoning sitting next to your salt shaker might just be the key to unlocking turmeric's full healing potential. 1. Black pepper. The tiny spice that supercharges curcumin. It's no exaggeration. Black pepper holds the power to transform turmeric from a mild health booster into a full-force wellness warrior. How? It all comes down to piperine, the natural compound that gives black pepper its distinct kick. Research shows that piperine can enhance the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. Without piperine, your body only absorbs a small fraction of the curcumin you consume, but with just a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper, your body becomes far more efficient at soaking it all in. Why this matters more is you. Age as we grow older, our digestive systems become less efficient at processing and absorbing nutrients. This means even if you're eating healthy, your body might not be getting all the benefits from your food. So, for older adults especially, every bite counts. That's why combining turmeric with black pepper is such a smart move. It ensures that the turmeric doesn't just pass through your system. It actually gets used by your joints, your immune system, and your brain. You don't need a lot. Just a dash of pepper stirred into your favorite turmeric tea, blended into scrambled eggs, or sprinkled on top of a cozy soup can do wonders. The flavor may be subtle, but the impact on your wellness is powerful. Make it a daily habit. Try this easy recipe to start your day right. Mix 1¼ teaspoon of turmeric into a warm cup of almond milk. Add a pinch of black pepper. Stir it well. Sip slowly and enjoy. This simple golden drink helps reduce inflammation, improve focus, and support joint health, all before you've even left the kitchen. Just one small shift, repeated daily, can ripple into bigger improvements in how you feel. And if you're taking turmeric in supplement form, check the label. Many high-quality supplements now include piperine, sometimes listed as bioperine, a purified extract from black pepper. If your supplement doesn't include this ingredient, you might not be getting the full value from your investment, always. Choose freshly ground pepper whenever possible. Opt for freshly ground black pepper over the pre-ground powder in plastic shakers. Fresh peppercorns have higher piperine content, meaning more absorption power. Remember, turmeric and black pepper aren't just flavorful together, they're scientific allies. This simple pairing might seem small, but it makes a major difference in how your body responds to turmeric. So every time you reach for that golden spice, don't forget the pepper. Now, let's move on to turmeric's second most important companion, healthy fats. 2. Healthy fats. The secret to unlocking curcumin's full potential. Here's something many people don't know. Curcumin is fat-soluble. That means it needs fat to dissolve properly and make its way into your bloodstream. Without that fat, much of the turmeric you consume simply passes through your body unused. So if you're adding turmeric to your meals, but you're not pairing it with any fat, you're likely missing out on its most powerful effects. Why this is essential. For seniors, as we age, inflammation becomes more common. Joint stiffness, muscle aches, slower recovery, even foggy memory, and turmeric can be incredibly effective at easing those issues, if your body absorbs it. That's where healthy fats come in. They act like a delivery system, helping curcumin get where it needs to go. So whether you're using turmeric for brain clarity, joint pain, digestion, or heart health, adding a little healthy fat makes a big difference. The best healthy fats. To use, look for whole natural fats that nourish your body from the inside out. Extra virgin olive oil, avocados, nut butters like almond or cashew, chia seeds and flax seeds, fatty fish like salmon or sardines. These are the kinds of fats that don't just help with absorption, they also support your heart, brain, and metabolism. And unlike saturated or processed fats, they fight inflammation rather than feeding it. Easy ways to add healthy fats to your turmeric routine. Here are a few delicious ways to combine turmeric and healthy fat in your everyday meals. In soups or stews, add a tablespoon of olive oil near the end of cooking with turmeric to enhance absorption and boost flavor. In smoothies, toss in a few slices of avocado or a spoonful of almond butter with your turmeric powder. When roasting vegetables, drizzle olive oil over chopped veggies Sprinkle turmeric and black pepper, then roast until golden. With eggs, cook scrambled eggs in a little avocado oil and add turmeric and pepper for a brain-boosting breakfast. As a dressing, whisk olive oil, lemon juice, turmeric, and pepper into a simple homemade salad dressing. It's not about making drastic changes. It's about finding small, enjoyable ways to build better habits into your favorite meals. Keep it simple. Keep it smart. Remember, turmeric is a natural healer, but only if it's given the right conditions to work its magic. Black pepper and healthy fats are the dynamic duo that make sure turmeric doesn't go to waste. These are not exotic or expensive ingredients. You don't need to overhaul your pantry or buy fancy powders. All it takes is awareness and a little intentional planning when preparing your meals. With just these two smart additions, you can make sure turmeric actually does what it's meant to do. Coming up next, you've just learned how black pepper boosts turmeric's absorption by up to 2,000%, and how healthy fats help it reach your bloodstream where it's needed most. But we're not done yet. There is one more powerful partner that enhances turmeric's effectiveness in an entirely different way. By fighting inflammation, protecting your brain, and balancing your gut health all at once. And chances are, you already enjoy it with every meal. Ready to find out what it is? Let's head to the final piece of the turmeric puzzle, right here on Senior Health Boost. Let's bring it all together with a final reminder that truly matters. Turmeric's benefits aren't just about what you consume, but also how and with what you consume it. Don't just add fat. Add the right kind. We're not telling you to eat more fat. We're showing you how the right kinds of fat act as the delivery system that helps turmeric truly reach its full healing potential. Think of it like this. Curcumin is the powerful passenger, and healthy fats are the vehicle that gets it to its destination, your joints, your brain, your heart. Without that vehicle, curcumin struggles to do its job. And while we've explored some great fat sources like olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds, it's equally important to talk about what to avoid. Skip the sabotaging fats. Stay away from processed and unhealthy fats like margarine, vegetable shortening, hydrogenated oils, deep-fried snacks, or greasy takeout. These types of fats are inflammatory by nature. That means they work against the very thing turmeric is trying to do, reduce inflammation. Combining turmeric with these kinds of fats can negate many of its benefits, kind of like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. If your goal is better memory, improved joint flexibility, and a healthier heart, it's time to ditch the bad fats and stick with the ones that support healing from the inside out. 3. Raw honey, a naturally sweet ally. Now let's move to our third turmeric enhancer, raw honey. It's not just a delicious treat, it's a smart choice. Raw honey brings something special to the table. It's anti-inflammatory, immune-boosting, and gut-supporting. And when combined with turmeric, it becomes a golden pairing for wellness. Why? Raw honey works. Raw honey is packed with antioxidants, natural enzymes, and trace minerals. These support digestion, soothe inflammation in the body, especially in the throat and stomach, and offer a gentle, natural boost to your immune system. When added to turmeric-based drinks or tonics, raw honey enhances the flavor, making turmeric more enjoyable. Calms gut inflammation, improving nutrient absorption, boosts anti-inflammatory response, especially in the sinuses, throat, and joints. But here's the catch. It has to be raw honey, not the processed kind you find in plastic bear-shaped bottles. Spot the difference. Raw honey is usually cloudy or opaque, not crystal clear, thick and textured, not runny. Labeled raw with no added syrups or sugars. If it's been ultra-pasteurized, it's lost many of the properties that make it valuable in the first place. Easy ways to enjoy raw honey with turmeric. There are several simple yet powerful ways to combine these two. Turmeric honey. Water, mix 1 or 2 TSP turmeric with 1 TSP raw honey in warm water and sip slowly. Evening tea tonic. Add turmeric and honey to chamomile or ginger tea for a calming, anti-inflammatory boost. Wheeze. Morning detox mix. Blend turmeric, honey, and lemon in warm water to start the day with clarity. Golden spoon. Mix equal parts turmeric and raw honey into a paste. Eat a small spoonful daily for allergy support and immune balance. This golden paste is especially helpful for seniors managing seasonal allergies, sinus congestion, or postnasal drip. And unlike sugar or syrups, raw honey doesn't spike inflammation, it calms it. But don't overdo it. Even though honey is natural, it still contains sugar. If you're diabetic or managing blood sugar levels, use it mindfully. A teaspoon a day is a good safe zone for most people. It's enough to gain the benefits without tipping the balance. Used thoughtfully, raw honey becomes more than a sweetener. It becomes a wellness tool. Putting it all together, so what have we learned? You now understand that turmeric works best when it's paired with black pepper, which enhances absorption by 2,000%, combined with healthy fats, which help curcumin travel into your bloodstream, complemented by raw honey, which improves digestion, flavor, and overall synergy. And what to avoid? We've also uncovered 3 types of foods to avoid when using turmeric. Processed dairy, which may block absorption and to trigger inflammation too. Vinegar-heavy foods, which destabilize curcumin and may upset digestion. Refined, sugary cereals and pastries, which create internal inflammation and cancel out turmeric's anti-inflammatory effects. This knowledge alone can revolutionize the way turmeric works in your life. Take a breath. You don't have to change everything overnight. It's natural to feel overwhelmed, but healthy aging isn't about perfection. It's about progress. You don't need to throw everything out of your pantry. You just need to begin with one small, intentional choice. Maybe that means switching out flavored yogurt for plain Greek yogurt and drizzling honey on top. Maybe tomorrow you stir turmeric into your oatmeal with a touch of black pepper. Maybe next week you try golden milk made with almond milk and a spoonful of honey. Every small act is a step toward reclaiming your vitality. Because you deserve to feel strong and resilient whether you're 60, 75, or 90. That truth doesn't change. You still deserve to feel vibrant, respected, and empowered. Aging isn't about loss, it's about refinement. With age comes wisdom, and wisdom gives us the ability to choose better, more intentionally, more lovingly. Final thoughts. Thank you for spending your time with us here at Senior Health Boost. Your health matters, and every minute you spend learning, growing, and making informed choices has the power to change your future. If this video sparked something inside you, if it helped you understand turmeric a little better or gave you a fresh idea for your morning routine, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Tell us which turmeric tip you're going to try first. Help us help more people. If this message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video with a friend, neighbor, or loved one who might benefit. And most importantly, subscribe to Senior Health Boost for more practical heart-centered content focused on helping you age with strength, clarity, and dignity. Until next time. Remember, you're never too old to feel better. You're never too late to start over. You're never too far gone to take the next step toward a healthier, more vibrant version of you. From all of us here at Senior Health Boost, thank you again for watching. Stay strong, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.